Here are just a couple of pictures from my childhood, and I don't want to make this too personal, but I just want to share with you what I was able to accomplish with the strategies I'll be revealing here on this webinar today, and how they allowed me to completely change my life. So the first image that you see shows me riding my fancy bicycle in front of our mansion, and of course it was definitely not a mansion. The second one shows the neighborhood, a little bit of the neighborhood, my father's super fancy car, and behind the car are my mom, myself, and my sister, I think. My brother was not born yet, I think, and my father was probably the one taking the picture, and well, it just gives an idea on where I came from. And to be honest with you, I am definitely not one of those like people that are too attached to materialistic things. I think there are so many wonderful things that we can do when we have some money, when we have a better financial situation, that I'm really not the type of guy who likes to be like buy lots of cars or be flying private jets and that kind of thing. But I just want to show you other images just to give you an idea on the impact that this business model that I'm about to share with you had on my life, because then you will see what it's possible for you to accomplish with the same strategies. So here's where I live today. This is not my father's car, it's mine, but it's just to show you that I was able to have a huge change in my life using the business strategies that I'm about to share with you. And not only you can do the same, but for me to go from that to this, it didn't take many years. It was not like something that took many years to happen. I was able to make that change in literally just a few months. Because what I'm going to share with you, it has huge potential for scaling and for doing that fast. I just want you to have the contrast so that you won't have any doubts in your mind that you can do it too. No matter where you are, what's your budget, what skills you have, you can make a change if you just decide to do it and if you take action with the information I'll be sharing with you today. Okay, so you've seen where and how I live. You've seen my students' testimonials. But there is something that you haven't seen yet, and I think you may be interested in seeing that as well. And I'm talking about money. So would you like to see me generate hundreds, if we're in a lucky day, maybe even thousands of dollars right now and right in front of your eyes? If you want to see that, just give me a big yes, show me the money in the chat. To be honest with you, we don't have to do it, but we can do it. And I think that not only it will help you understand how real internet marketing works, but also it's going to be very exciting for you to see some money being generated right in front of your eyes and then getting the exact blueprint for doing the same on your own accounts. And well, I think that this will give you that extra motivation for you to take massive action after the webinar. I'm getting lots and lots of yeses here in the chat. Awesome. All right, so let's do it. Before I switch to my browser and start doing anything, I just want to explain to you exactly what I will be doing so that everyone is on the same page, no one is lost. So what I'm about to do is to run a campaign on what we call a native advertising platform. It's possible that some of you here have never heard of native ads. If you have never heard of native ads, or maybe have heard of it but have no idea on what native ads are, just give me a quick me in the chat, just so I know if there are some people here who do not know exactly what native ads are and how they work. Otherwise, we can just skip this explanation. Yeah, but I'm getting many me's here. All right, so native advertising is a form of online advertising where we run ads on websites, on apps that people have on their phones, but we make our ads look like just native content from that app or from that website. Like, for example, if it's on a blog, a native ad, it's going to look like just another post on the blog. But in fact, it's actually an ad. It's a sponsored content. Okay, so we can run native ads on websites. We can run native ads on apps. We can use native ads for generating desktop traffic. We can use native ads for generating mobile traffic as well. Okay, so it's a very popular form of advertising now. It's been growing extremely fast. It's one of the most promising ways for you to start an online business and start generating traffic on the internet. Okay, and that's what I'll be doing now. I'll be running a native ads campaign. So to put it in simple words, the native advertising platform will display my ads across their network of websites and apps. And whenever someone clicks one of my ads, the visitor will go to an app on Play Store. So what I'll be promoting here is not going to be a clickbait product. It won't be an Amazon offer. It won't be my own product or funnel or anything like that. What I'll be promoting is a very simple app. And I'll be targeting Android users because this one is for Android users specifically. I could be targeting iOS for a different campaign. And so people will click the ad and they will go to the Play Store. And if they click the install button to install an app, this particular app here is a game, but I'll be promoting a game with this campaign. But it's possible to promote all kinds of apps for finances, for task management, any kind of app. And so just look at your phone. I'm sure you have a bunch of apps there, so you could be getting paid to promote any of those apps. And it's literally $3 for one click. So it means that people will click my ad, they will see that, they will go to the Play Store, they will see the install button. If they click that button, I get paid $3. So let me illustrate this so that everyone can understand the process. So here's what's going to happen in the next minutes when I activate the campaign, and we will see everything happening live. So the native ads platform will display my ads across their network of websites and apps. Eventually, a user will click one of those ads, and when they click the ad, they will go to the Play Store to install a free app, a free game for them to play on their phone. Of course, I'll be targeting gamers with this campaign. And when one of those gamers hit the install button to start playing the game completely free, it's 100% free for them. They're not supposed to have a credit card. They don't have to buy anything. I don't have to convince them to buy something, to upgrade something, to do anything beyond just clicking the install button and playing the game 100% free. If they like the game, they continue to play it. If they don't, they can just uninstall the game, and that is it. That's the only action they have to perform. If they hit that button, I'll be instantly earning a $3 commission. So people will be literally just clicking. It's going to be just literally 2 clicks. They will click the ad, click the install button, boom, I get paid $3. Pretty cool, right? Now imagine this happening not once, but like 10 times in the next minutes. Then 100 times, maybe even 1,000 times. How much money you think it's possible to make with this type of campaign? Well, you don't have to guess because I'm going to show you. And we will now switch to my browser. And when you see my browser, before I do anything, I just want to confirm that everyone here can see my browser. So when you see my browser in the ad platform, I want you to give me a BS in browser in the chat, just so I know that I can go ahead and start running the campaign. Okay, let me see. All right, yes, getting B's here, perfect. All right, so you're now looking at one of my Outbrain accounts. And here's the campaign that I set up right before the webinar. It took me like 15, maybe 20 minutes to set up this one. And what I'm going to do now is set the campaign active. And then we will just continue with the webinar and let the campaign run. In a few minutes, we will return here on Outbrain to see the total ad spend. So to see how much money the campaign has spent, how much money we have invested in traffic. And then we will also go to the affiliate network where I got that app from. Remember that I just explained that I'll be promoting an app and that I'll get paid per install. It's a free app. So I got it from an affiliate network. We will go there and we will see how many installs we were able to generate with the campaign. And also, we will see the revenue of the campaign. And once we have the ad spend and the revenue, we will be able to calculate the campaign profits. Okay, so we'll just let the campaign run for a few minutes. Let me just activate it here now. Okay, and now we will go back to the webinar. I won't be touching the campaign. I'll be with you during the webinar. I'm sure you have many questions. I'm sure you would like to learn more about these kind of offer that I'm promoting here. And I'm sure you would like to understand more about these traffic sources. So don't worry, all those questions will be answered during the webinar. Okay, so let me switch back to the presentation and we will continue with the webinar, and then we will get back here in a few minutes to see the results. Now a question, would you like to learn exactly how I do this? Well, so if yes, let's get started with the real stuff. So let me start actually by asking you one more question, and please give me a honest answer in the chat. How long have you been struggling to get results on the internet? Just give me a rough estimative. 1 month, 6 months, 3 years, whatever it is, just let me know. I won't be calling out any names, so it's going to be totally anonymous. Just want to get some statistics here to have an idea on how long you've been doing this. So I'm getting lots of answers here. 2 years, 3 years, 6 months, just starting, okay. 2, 3 years, lots of 2, 3 years, 4 years. Yeah, it seems that the average is like 2, 3, maybe 4 years. Forever, okay. All right, so most people have been doing this for a few years, so let's change this. Let me propose a deal here, and this is the deal. We're going to make this webinar a turning point in your internet marketing career, once and for all. My part in this deal is to share with you the strategies that have allowed me to make 8 figures in my internet marketing career in the last few years, and that have allowed over 2,500 people to become full-time internet marketers. I'll share everything with you, and your part will be to take massive action right after the webinar, because I don't want to waste my time here. I want to show you how to do these things, but it's gonna be worth something only if you do your part and take action. So if we have a deal, give me a quick deal in the chat, just so we know that we have a deal and then we can move on. Okay, deal, lots of deals. Awesome, perfect. All right, so just to get too excited, a few more beginner results here. First one says, just had my first $5,000 month. Second one says, today I made my first $1,000 in commission. So this is the type of results you can achieve as well if you take massive action. I'm now making money every day with several $100 plus days. You can also achieve this. And for you to achieve this kind of results, you will need 5 simple steps. We're not going to cover all of them here today. We're going to cover 2 of them. The first one is just get organized. So set goals and define your budget. I'm pretty sure you can handle this one. So we're not going to be wasting our limited time with this. The second one is an important one, and we will be covering it. It's finding the right offers that will make you money. And the truth is that there are millions, maybe even billions of offers on the internet, but only a few offers can really help you make a ton of money. 95% of those offers, or 99% of those offers, will not make you any money unless you already have a big following on social media, a huge website getting tons of organic traffic, or a huge email list. If it's not your case, if you're starting from scratch, you have to be able to find the right offers. Number 3, also very important, and also part of my secret sauce, you need to find cheap quality traffic. This is the key. You need the right type of traffic, and you need to get that traffic without having to pay a lot of money for it. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Number 4 is to define your target market, or in other words, just choose your niche. Well, maybe this won't work with some very different and weird niches like adult stuff, gambling, CBD, or something like that. But for any normal, regular niche like, gamers, finances, education, health, fitness, beauty, whatever, with all of those things, the strategies you're going to learn here today will work like a charm. And number 5, well, this one I really can't help you with it. It's all about you making a decision and taking massive action. Okay, so these are the 5 steps. And well, the truth is that the simple equation to make money on the internet is just traffic plus conversions equals to money. Anything beyond that is just like too fancy. You don't need those things. The only 2 things you need is the right traffic with the right offers to generate conversions. And of course, you may then ask yourself, if it's as simple as that, why like 97% of people who get started with internet marketing never make a single dime? And this is a number that we see everywhere. Like, I don't know if this is the right statistics, but still, Most people struggle to get results on the internet, and if it's really that simple, it should be different, right? Well, the reason why many people struggle to get results on the internet is because there is a catch. Well, actually, two catches or two problems, but don't worry, because today we are here to change it and finally give you that missing piece. Like if you have ever implemented a training before and felt like something was missing, like the method seemed to be pretty cool, but when actually putting that strategy into practice, you were struggling with something missing or something that was not right, well, we will finally solve that problem today. So pay attention now, avoid any distractions, start taking notes. I'll even try to illustrate things here for you. I'm not a great artist, as you can see, but I'll do my best. All right, so the first problem you have is generating cheap quality traffic. So it's basically bringing customers to you. Second problem is turning those customers into conversions with the right offers. So let's talk about the first one first. So problem number one, you are a small fish competing with big sharks, and that is a problem. The truth is that you can't expect to compete with the big advertisers on the same huge traffic sources that they use and with the same strategies that they use. They are huge. They have marketing teams. They have lots of people working on their campaigns. They have insanely high budgets, like literally millions of dollars for investing in traffic. And it doesn't end well for you when you do that. So what you need is innovation. But I'm not here saying, okay, you should be the next Steve Jobs. No, it's not that kind of innovation. It's way easier than that. You have two alternatives. The first one is you can learn different strategies for using the traditional traffic sources, so the same traffic sources those big guys are using, but with different strategies that allow you not to compete with those big advertisers directly. This is an option, so I'm not saying you shouldn't use Facebook or you shouldn't use AdWords. Yes, you can use those platforms, but you need different strategies. Otherwise, you're going to be fighting them in their game and results won't be nice, okay? You have a second option though. You can use traffic sources that other marketers are overlooking now, and by doing that, you can untap some massive hidden opportunities. Okay, so now I want you to grab pen and paper because I'll give you some important tips that will open your eyes to a whole new world of possibilities. Okay, so give me a ready in the chat if you're ready for the first life-changing tip that will help you generate traffic with much better results. Lots of readies here. Awesome. Okay, so first one is test and use second-tier ad platforms that deliver quality traffic at lower rates. So let me explain something to you that maybe you do not know. When I'm going to use Facebook as an example, and again, you can use Facebook with the right strategies, but I'm going to use it as an example here now. I could be using any other big ad platform such as AdWords as well, but let's focus on Facebook. So here's how it works on Facebook. Facebook wants people to run ads there. And everyone is on Facebook nowadays. All local businesses are on Facebook. They have their fan pages there. And Facebook makes money when those businesses and people start to run ads. Problem is that those people, they are not marketers. So what Facebook does is to show them kind of their own ad on people's fan pages, for example. And Facebook tells them that they can reach thousands of potential customers if they click the button below and create an ad. And many people click that button and they set up an ad. And nowadays, you don't even have to go to the ads manager to do that. They have a very newbie-friendly interface where you can set up ads with literally a few clicks of the mouse. And people do that. And after they start running those campaigns, Facebook shows them some really fancy reports with nice graphics and showing like thousands of impressions of their ads and stuff like that. And people think they're doing great and that it's the best investment they could ever make in advertising. Turns out that it's not true. The truth is that those people are running horrible ads because they're not marketers. They do not know how to create good ads. They do not know how to grab attention, how to stand out, how to target the right audiences. So they're running very bad ads. And the system that Facebook uses is what we call an auction system. So basically, the amount of money that any advertiser pays for their traffic per click, it's based on an auction system. It depends on how much the others are willing to pay. But there is an extra factor there, which is the quality factor. It means that for you to get more traffic, and you have to outbid your competitors, but also instead of just raising your bid, you can also increase the quality of your ads. And the quality is measured by engagement, clicks, likes, and the better your ad, the lower you need to bid to buy your traffic. Well, I just told you that there are tons of advertisers that are running really bad ads. Well, in fact, they represent nearly 70% of the advertisers. So it's a huge percentage of advertisers that are like those local businesses, those like people selling things to local clients, people who are not marketers. They just create a fan page and start running ads. They represent nearly 70% of all advertisers. And among the other 30%, we also have the huge brands. I'm talking about like Nike, like Coke, and other huge brands like Amazon, with like literally infinite budgets that are competing for traffic there as well. And then you are in a scenario where some of your competitors have infinite budget, and others are just they're just basically pushing the price of the traffic up. They're increasing the price of the traffic because they have horrible ads. So for them to get traffic, they have to increase their bids. However, when they create their campaigns, Facebook sets those campaigns to automatic bidding, because those people don't know how to control bids and all those things. So it's automatic, and Facebook will automatically increase their bid. So basically, it's going to make the price of the traffic go through the roof. And as I said, if you have some strategies for not competing with those other advertisers directly, you can not only survive, but actually make pretty good money there. But if not, then it's going to be a disaster for you, because the traffic will become so expensive that even if you get some conversions, even if you kind of succeed in your marketing, still you're going to be paying like outrageous amount of money for every single click. And that's going to kill any attempt that you make to create a successful campaign there. So you have a pretty nice alternative, which is using second-tier ad platforms, because those second-tier ad platforms, the ones that you see on your screen, are just a few examples. There are so many others. But those second-tier platforms, they basically don't have local businesses competing there, because those people, they are on Facebook because everyone is on Facebook. But I'm pretty sure they have never heard of Taboola. Okay, so they are not advertising on those platforms. So you already get rid of them. Also, big and top brands, they have huge budgets, and they are competing for placements on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Google. They're not competing on those second-tier ad platforms. Rarely. And number three, even online marketers and digital agencies sometimes overlook those other traffic opportunities and get so involved in that huge fight in the big ad platforms that they end up not using second-tier ad platforms that have huge potential. I can actually test and prove that right now, because I'm here now in front of many internet marketers, and I'm pretty sure that many of you have never used any of these platforms that you're seeing on your screen now. So have a look at the names of the traffic sources that you can see on your screen now, and give me a 1 in the chat if you have never ever used any of them to run ad campaigns, or give me a 2 if you have already used at least one of them, not all of them, but one of them before. Okay, I'm getting flooded with ones here. Not a single 2 so far. Okay, got the first one now. Congratulations to you. I don't know. Already lost that message here, but someone gave me a 2. I think I got 2 people giving me a 2. So congratulations to you, because you're really different. Because most people are just giving me 1s here, because no one or almost no one is using these platforms, and they have massive amounts of traffic. Well, in fact, the live campaign that's running right now, it's on one of those platforms, and you will see the amount of traffic you can get there and the amount of money you can make with those platforms in a moment when we go back to the campaign and have a look at the results. Okay, so this is my first tip for you today on how you can generate quality traffic and do that without paying an arm and a leg for every single click that you get to your offers or to your websites. Second one is take advantage on cheap and targeted mobile traffic. There are some platforms that specialize in mobile advertising, ads on mobile websites or mobile apps, and that have huge potential as well. The thing is that, again, many advertisers are not taking full advantage on those platforms. They're just not using them, or they have no clue on how to use them, or they are just simply overlooking that opportunity as well, or maybe they have things that do not convert well with those platforms, like they prefer to focus on desktop traffic. But the fact is that, just like with the platforms I just showed you, these ones, they can also help you get massive amounts of traffic. They can help you promote all kinds of offers, especially mobile apps like the one I'm promoting with the live campaign today, and you can achieve insane results with them. So this is another huge traffic pool that like 9%, but more, I think, like probably 95% of the online advertisers are not taking full advantage on. And you probably belong to that huge 95% group, but now you're learning about this and you're getting the chance to join the 5% of marketers who are making a killing with these platforms every single day. And it gets even better. Most of those platforms, they allow you to use spy tools. So basically, there are spy tools out there on the internet that allow you to spy on campaigns that are running on those platforms, and you don't have to start from scratch. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can find offers, ads, and other campaign details, and basically you can see what's working for others so that you can start your campaigns with the right foot. I'm not saying it's going to be like 100% copy and paste, but it's going to give you a very good idea on what kind of ads and offers to promote and where to promote those offers so that you can achieve great results in a short period of time. And it's much easier than just trying to figure everything out on your own. So this is another thing you can do to start spying on campaigns when using those ad platforms, and it's going to help you speed up your results even more. So if you combine all these three things that I showed you here today, the alternative traffic sources, mobile advertising, plus combine those things with the right spying tools and techniques, you will be able to get massive amounts of traffic. And you will understand what I mean by massive when I show you the results of the live campaign that's running now in a few minutes. So you're going to be able to get massive amounts of traffic, quality traffic that converts, and you will be able to do that paying just pennies per click. So that's the first problem. That's how you actually solve the first problem. Let's go to the second one now. Second problem is, well, now you have a bunch of traffic. You're able to flood any website, any offer, anything you're promoting with lots of quality targeted visitors. But then how you turn those visitors into conversions, how you turn that into cash in your pocket. Well, let's go to problem number 2. You want to sell things, but guess what? People don't want to buy them. That's the biggest problem I see marketers facing on the internet. They expose people to a product, but they don't realize that just doing that, it's not enough, because people won't buy it. Just exposing people to a product, it doesn't mean they will buy your product. Okay, and this is what makes you waste a lot of time and a lot of money on campaigns that never generate conversions. In fact, let me ask you a question. Give me a quick me in the chat if you have ever had that awful experience of driving traffic to a website, to a funnel, to an offer, whatever you were promoting, and getting no conversions. Like, no one seemed to be interested in the thing you were promoting. Or maybe getting some conversions here and there, but nothing that would allow you to turn a positive ROI. So at the end of the day, you were always just losing time and money with those campaigns. Give me a me in the chat if you've had that frustrating experience. Well, I'm definitely giving you a me here, because I went through that a lot in my early days before I learned what I'm about to share with you here now. So that is a very common experience. Well, what you need to solve that problem once and for all is a strategy that allows you to take the maximum out of every single visitor that lands on your pages, on your websites, every single of them. And for you to be able to do that, instead of just selling stuff, you can still do that if you want, but instead of just doing that, trying to get people to pull their credit card and buy something, it's really hard. Like, people do not know you, they do not know the offer, they don't know your website, and you want them to pull their credit card and put in their credit card information there. Like, it's not easy to convince people to do that, right? So instead of doing that, you can start giving things away for free, just offering free things, because everyone loves free stuff, and you can get paid for doing that. And now you may think I'm crazy, right? Because it just sounds too good to be true. Getting paid for giving things away for free, I mean, it sounds crazy, right? But yes, it's possible, and it's called CPA marketing. So it's 100% possible, and it's what I've been doing for many years, and this is what has allowed over 2,500 students of mine to become full-time internet marketers. It's a model called CPA marketing. So CPA, it stands for cost per action, or also cost per acquisition. And basically with the CPA model, you can get paid to get people to perform free actions. So in other words, merchants and companies, they will be paying you not to help them generate sales, but just to help them get leads. And they will handle the selling part. So you don't have to handle that part. You don't have to be convincing people to buy anything, because that is not easy. And they will have like sales teams with the right training and the right background and resources ready to do that. And you can just focus on the first part, which is to generate the leads. So you can get paid to get free registrations, to get someone to register to do something for free. You can get paid to get someone to request a free quote for a service, for example. No commitment, just a free quote. You can get paid to get someone to request a free trial of a product. So just try something for free. If they will stick with it or not, well, it's not your problem. You're just getting them to test it completely free. Or like with the campaign that I'm running here now live, you can get paid just to get someone to hit the install button and install a free app on their phone. It's really that simple. And let me give you some examples of what we call CPA offers, which are offers that will pay you for actions like these ones. These are just a few examples. There are many other types of actions that you can get paid for, and that will cost literally $0 to the end user. So here's an example. This is an online game. It's a war game. As you probably know, the online gaming industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's growing exponentially every year, and more people are not only starting to play games on the internet, but they are becoming addicted to doing that. Well, I'm not here to judge whether that's good or not, but the point here is that if you get someone who is addicted to testing and trying new war games and playing games on the internet to this page, and they just fill out that quick form, which is nickname, email, and password, and hit the play now button, you can get paid a very generous commission. You can literally get paid like $4, $5, $6 for one single conversion. So yeah, someone comes here, fills out the quick form, hits the play now button, and boom, you get paid $5 for that. They're not paying for the game. They're not upgrading their accounts. They're not buying any items there. They're just registering to try and play the game completely free. Of course, if they stick with the game and continue to play, maybe they will buy things in the future, but it doesn't really matter whether it will happen or not, because it's not on you. It's not your problem. You're not getting paid for that. You're getting paid just to get them to click that play now button. When it happens, you're done, and you just get your commission and go home. You don't have to do anything else. It's incredibly easy. Like if you send people to these offers who are actual gamers, who are always playing these games, who are always testing and trying new games, who are addicted to doing this and spend 7 hours a day in front of their computers playing games, I'm pretty sure even the newest person in the world, even the worst marketer in the world, would still be able to get tons of conversions, right? I'm sure you'll agree with me, because it's just a quick form and the click of a button. So let's just do some math here together. So with the campaign that I'm running live, I'm paying 9 cents per click. After optimizing the campaign, which I'm not able to do now because I'm doing the webinar with you, but if I were able to do it, I would be optimizing the campaign to reduce that number even more. But let's round it up to like 10 cents. So let's say you pay 10 cents per click. And let's assume that the offer has an average payout. It's not too low, it's not too high, it's just the industry average, $5 per free registration. And let's say that you are the worst marketer on this webinar, and you really suck at convincing people to do anything. So you're going to have horrible results in promoting that offer, and you need 20 clicks. You need to send 20 gamers to that page to get just one of them to put in their email address, a password, and hit submit. That would be very disappointing, right? Okay, but let's say you're that bad, okay? Still, you would be investing $2 to get one registration that's worth $5. So even with these results, which you should be ashamed of, by the way, but even with these results, you would still have an ROI of 250%. 250% ROI for getting one person out of 20 people who are addicted to playing those games to put in their email address, their password, and hit submit. I mean, it's insane, right? So you put in $2 and it returns $5 to you. But instead of putting just $2 and making $5 a day, you may want to put in like $200 and make $500 a day. That's a $300 profit. Way more interesting, right? But then you can scale to $500 a day, to $1,000 a day, to $5,000 a day, and more. So it's really unlimited potential. Let me show you another example here, because that one was a game, but there are offers in all niches, as I said. Here's one in the dating niche. And this offer, it's a really nice one. Let's see if you have a good eye for offers. Give me in the chat a quick answer and let me know what you think is the most awesome, incredible thing about this offer that makes it a fantastic one. And this type of offer, by the way, will also pay like $4, $5, $6 per lead or per registration. Let's see. Okay, it's for seniors, yes. Okay, but that's not what makes it really awesome. Okay, one person got it. Only one person got it so far. Come on, pay attention. Look at the offer. See what makes it really amazing, incredible, and super easy to promote. Yeah, another 2, 3 people. Okay, you're starting to get it now. Yes, the offer doesn't even ask for an email address. You have to put your gender there, the gender you're looking for, your zip code, the age range that you're interested in, and click view photos. There's no personal information at all. No email address there, like not even the email address. So not even a name, nothing, just a zip code, gender, and an age range. It's really that simple. And you can get paid like $4 or $5 for this. If you send seniors to this page who are dating on the internet or looking to meet new people on the internet, and who are interested in chatting with other people, and if they decide just to view the photos and hit that button without putting any personal information or without committing anything, you get paid your commission. It's insane, right? I mean, just compare this with selling anything. Just imagine anything you've promoted before, where you had to get people to buy something, like buy a course, buy a product, buy something from an e-commerce store. Like, just think about promoting something like this instead. How easy it is to get conversions, in your opinion, for this type of offer. Pretty easy, right? Okay, here's another example. This one is in the sports niche, and it's about NBA, and people just have to say which one they think will win, Eastern or Western. Now, you will please excuse me, but I really know nothing about basketball, so sorry if you're a basketball fan. You probably understand this even better than me, but I'm pretty sure it's just very simple. They just vote on this poll, and there are only 2 options. They put in their email address for a chance to get rewarded with a $500 Visa gift card. And they hit the submit button, and that's it. You get paid like $2.50, $3 for an offer like this one. Here's another one, pretty similar to the one that I am promoting here. So it's an app. People hit the green button that says install, and that is it. You get paid, well, in the case of the app that I'm promoting now, it's $3, but I've seen apps paying all the way up to $10 per install. It means like people hit the install button, they don't even have to put in any information. Nothing. It's just literally one click. They install the app and you get paid. So, you know, the truth is that if you combine CPA offers with proven traffic generation tactics, you have solved the second part of the equation. You will be ready to generate traffic and to convert your traffic, because yes, I do believe that among all things out there, because there are so many things on the internet, so many things that can be profitable, but CPA, it is definitely the easiest way to start an online business. If you want to have the easiest start possible, here it is. CPA marketing is the way to go for you. And by now, you know how to generate traffic you know how to convert your traffic, so you're ready to start profiting big, because really that's all you need: the right traffic generation strategies and the right CPA offers. And believe me, all of this is much easier than it sounds, and you can do it in just a few days with little effort. And you don't have to take my word for that, I can prove that to you. So let's go to my browser again and check the stats of that campaign that took me only 15 minutes to set up, and that's been running for a few minutes now. So again, I'll ask you to give me a B as in browser in the chat when you see my browser, okay? Okay, getting B's here. All right, so you're now looking at Outbrain again, and as you can see, the total ad spend of this campaign is now $412.56. So this is how much I have invested in the campaign so far. Of course, you can start with way less. I'm investing this much just to make this live demonstration interesting. So let's go to the other browser tab that I have here now, and let's see the results on the affiliate network and see how much money this campaign has generated. Okay, so this is the affiliate network, more specifically the reports page. And I actually opened up this page before the webinar because I wanted to show you the page with no results, just so you know that I'm not running any other campaigns today on this account, only our live demo campaign. So what I'll do now is refresh this report so that we can see how many installs the campaign generated, and most importantly, how much money we've made. So let me do this now, and there we go. So $1,356 in commissions. So if you compare it to the ad spend I just showed you, it's 900 and something in profit. So I mean, it's almost $1,000 profit right here, right in front of your eyes on the webinar. Just give me a whoa or an awesome or something in the chat if you're super excited about this, because you can also see these kind of results on your account. You just need the right offers and the right traffic strategies. I'm getting tons of messages here. Awesome. All right. Before we go back to the presentation, let me just ask you a question. Do you want me to keep this campaign up and running so that we can come back here and check the results again in a few minutes? Or you think it's enough and we can just continue with the webinar and pause the campaign? Okay, keep it rolling, keep it going. Okay, awesome. All right, lots of messages telling me to keep the campaign active. Okay, so I'll keep the campaign running. Let's return to the webinar. I have more things to show you. And then in a few more minutes, we'll come back here and check the results again. Here's what you do not need to achieve these kind of results. First, you don't have to be a marketing genius. You definitely don't. You don't have to have a huge budget. As I mentioned before, you can even start with free traffic, so you can start with no budget at all. That's not an excuse. You don't need to have any technical skills, and you don't need to have any experience in sales because you won't be selling anything anyways, right? What you do need, you need to be an action taker. If you attend this webinar, if you learn all these things and you do nothing, guess what? Nothing will happen. You need to be serious about your goals and what you want to accomplish in your business. You have to make a decision and you have to make it happen. And number three, you need to have someone to hold you by the hand and show you exactly how to make big money with CPA offers. It's simple, it's easy, and it's cheap when you are following the right blueprint. So let me ask you a question. Are you ready to say enough is enough and take your business to a whole new level by creating campaigns that profit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? And yes, I want you to give me an answer in the chat. I want you to give me a yes in the chat if you're ready to take action, because many people, they get excited with things, but they end up doing nothing. I can't believe when that happens. For me, it's so frustrating to see others not taking action. So give me a yes in the chat if you want to take action and make this happen for you. And to get you even more excited, let me show you how much money average people are making with my CPA strategies. You just saw how much money I was able to make with one campaign without even touching the campaign during the webinar. But okay, I've been doing this for quite a long time, but let me show you what kind of results like total newbies have managed to achieve with the same strategies. Here's someone from our training program, and he started making $500. Well, actually, he made $500 in less than a week. And if you look at his testimonial here, he explains that he made actually $400 in one day. So he took a few days to study the training, then he took action, $100 in the first day, $400 already in the second day. Here's another one, $200 a day. He said, I just had my first $200 day. Like, would $200 a day be life-changing money for you? Just give me a yes in the chat if that would be awesome for you. Maybe it wouldn't be enough for you to go full-time yet, but it would already for sure help you buy some extra stuff and get rid of any financial problems or debt or anything like that, right? Give me a yes in the chat if it would be fantastic for you to start making $200 a day consistently. Lots of yeses. Awesome. Here's another one. 300% ROI in the first week. So it means putting $10, making $30 back, putting $1,000, making $3,000, putting $10,000 and making $30,000 back, like clockwork in the first week. So this is crazy. And these are results from just a few of our thousands of students. But let me tell you something. The truth is that I've been coaching students one-on-one and helping them go full-time since 2009. But the funny thing is how it all started, because in the beginning I was just running my campaign. So I started joining the CPA networks. I learned how to make the campaigns profitable, and I was just focused on doing my thing, right? But when you are working with a CPA network, and CPA networks are basically kind of the marketplaces where we get the CPA offers to promote, okay? And when you're working with those networks, you're normally assigned to an account manager or an affiliate manager, and that affiliate manager is going to help you with the account. Like if you want to get a new offer that's not available there, you're going to ask them. If you want to get a payout bump for an offer, you're going to ask them. And basically anything you need, you just contact your affiliate manager. They will help you with whatever you need. And they also send offer recommendations on a regular basis to their affiliates, and they used to contact me for that reason. But then they started reaching out to me and asking me if I would be willing to share just some tips on what I was doing with other affiliates that were promoting similar offers, but with not so impressive results. And I remember that I thought, well, why not? Yeah, let's do it. Just send them to me and I'll help them if I can. Well, it was nice in the beginning, but eventually I started to get a little bit overwhelmed, and I started to think that, okay, among all the marketers doing well with the CPA networks, I must be the only one, who's agreed to help others and share some tips, because they're sending so many people to me that I have to stop doing this. Otherwise, I won't have time to take out of my own campaigns. And I really started saying no. That was a mistake. That was the wrong decision. I can easily see it now, but at the time I didn't realize it was being selfish and just decided to focus on my thing. But then something really interesting happened. Just a few weeks before deciding to quit the helping, the coaching, the trading thing, I had worked with a person. His name was Mark, and Mark was running some dating offers. He was running some dating offers, and I was running dating offers at the time as well. And I shared some tips with him and shared some strategies and things that I was doing at the time. And he started getting better results, and then eventually we just lost contact, and it was not like a formal training or anything. So he just stopped sending emails or messages, and we kind of lost contact. And I knew that he started generating better results, but didn't get any updates after that. Okay, so eventually, just keep this story in mind. Just remember this. Now, another thing. At that time, a big CPA network called Max Bounty, one of the biggest CPA networks in the world, it started a contest. And the contest was that the top 10 affiliates in a given period of time, I think it was like 3 or 6 months, I don't remember, but the top affiliates in that period, they would win a trip to Las Vegas to do lots of crazy and funny things and just have fun in Vegas and also network with other marketers. It was a very nice prize.
Okay.
And the only requirement was to be among the top 10. Well, of course, my affiliate manager asked me to participate in the contest. I did participate, but at the time, I was trying to work with other networks as well. So I was kind of spreading my traffic and revenue across different networks just to be able to have better relationships and better offers with more companies. It was part of my strategy at the moment. So I couldn't really focus 100% on Max Bounty, and therefore, I ended up not being among the top 10, which is not like a big deal. I mean, Max Bounty was one of the biggest networks in the world, so being among the top 10 with them was not easy anyway. So, okay. But the thing is that when they released the kind of leaderboard, the winners there, I just went there to check and see the names, and I started reading the names, going through the names. Some of the guys, I knew them, and they were just like top affiliate marketers at the time. But on the last spot, number 10, guess who was number 10? Guess who was there? Just let me know in the chat, your guess. Yes, Mark, correct. So Mark was number 10. And that's what, well, I had to read it again because I just like, I didn't believe. I mean, okay, he was doing well last time we talked, but not to be among top 10 with Max Bounty, I would never, ever expect to see his name there. And then I contacted him again just to see how he was doing and to ask about the contest. And turns out that a few weeks later, actually, after the trip and everything, when he returned, he made a post on one of the most popular internet marketing forums at the time, and he shared his story. Actually, I think last time I checked, it was still online. So if you just search for parts of this testimony that I'm going to show you now on Google, you will still be able to find the original thread, and you'll see that it's really there and that it's 100% real. So I'm going to share his testimony with you here now. So it's a long one. I'm not going to go through everything, just the main parts. Okay, so here he says that when he got started, he was 55 years old, that it took him 3 months to have his first $1,000 profit, not revenue, but profit day. And yeah, he says some interesting things, but let me go to this part where he talks about the contest. So he says, one of the networks I worked with had a contest. It was Max Bounty, as I told you. The prize was a trip to Las Vegas. To win, I just had to be among the top 10, just that. This was my biggest goal last year. I dove in without thinking too much, and I got there. Of all affiliates who were on the trip to Vegas, I was by far the oldest. This is where I took my statistics on affiliates from. I was very proud to be able to get there and to share time with all the young top affiliates. I even gave out some tips. I did not believe it. If you can afford it, find a coach. There are some on this forum, but it's important to check their reputation. I was fortunate to have one of the best, William Souza, and I found him on this forum. I give you his name, but I know he's very busy and he rarely takes new students. You can try to contact him or do your own research. William helped me a lot during the first weeks, and his advices serve me today as well. Do not get caught by the magic offers. Those selling miracle solutions have realized that people in general are lazy, and for this reason they get caught up in things that do not work. You will never earn $1,000 a day by installing a program and pressing enter. I have created hundreds of ads while working 9 hours a day at a full-time job and without neglecting my family obligations. I also volunteer in my community once a month. I even found a free hour every day to walk the dog. If I managed to pull myself up at 55 years among the top affiliates, many people can do the same. All you need is a little discipline and a lot of determination. Okay, so the fact is that the coaching program that started with Mark, it has become something much more powerful. It was not even a coaching program at the time. I just worked with him and helped him do make some change in his campaigns, but it has now become a really powerful coaching program, and the program has generated thousands of success stories since then. Well, this program, it has literally helped over 2,500. I repeat this number a lot because I'm so proud of it. 2,500 people become full-time full-time internet marketers, not to make $100, not to make $1,000, but to go full-time on the internet. So introducing CPA Evolution 3.0. And if you give me just a few minutes of your time, I'll help you see all the details of this program and decide whether it is for you or not, because I truly believe that this can be the most life-changing opportunity you will ever see on the internet. And if you feel that this is for you, you're going to have a very unique chance to take action today and become part of CPA Evolution. Okay, so I like to call CPA Evolution of the machine that turns newbies into full-time internet marketers for a few reasons. First, it's fail-proof. The training adapts itself to your needs. So it doesn't matter if you have technical skills or not, if you have a budget or not, if you're a newbie, if you're an intermediate marketer, or even if you're an advanced marketer. The training will help you achieve some great results and do that in a short period of time. Also, it's not just a training, it's a community of like-minded marketers. So together we're stronger, and you will have the chance to work with other marketers who are in the same journey and also creating their first campaigns, and you will see them making their first dollars and making money on the internet and promoting CPA offers and making $100 and $1,000 a day, and that's going to get you super excited, I'm sure, because it gets me excited, so I'm sure it won't be different for you. Also, you're going to have all the automation you need to get your campaigns up and running with zero technical challenges. You're going to get the tools and everything you need to start running your campaigns and focus only on the marketing aspect. And most importantly, ask me, copy me. You will get direct access to me, and I'll let you copy some of my best campaigns with case studies and all the over-the-shoulder lessons that you will see in the training area. So it's really a complete solution that can turn any person who is here on this webinar today into a full-time CPA marketer. You're going to get access to step-by-step videos. You're going to literally watch over my shoulder while I set up killer campaigns and make them profitable. You're going to see some real-life case studies. You're going to be a fly on the wall, and you will be able to spy on my most lucrative campaigns. There are even some case studies that we call them over-the-shoulder case studies, because it's basically me creating the campaigns and recording everything from start to finish. So it's the exact same experience you would have if you could get a chair, sit right beside me here in the office and watch me create the campaigns. And you're going to have the factor that for me is the most important element of this program. You're going to have one-on-one support. Whenever you have problems, you get in trouble, get in touch, and you will have direct assistance for rapidly solving any problems. This is different than what any other program offers out there. Most programs make people rely just on watching videos and trying to figure things out on their own. It's not CPA Evolution. CPA Evolution is about you having that type of one-on-one experience and having direct assistance for creating your campaigns from scratch until you make those campaigns start generating 3, 4, 5 figures a day. Also, as I said, you're going to have total automation, and you won't have to worry about anything more technical. You're going to get a software suite that we call CPA Tools, and we developed that software initially for our own use, for me and for my assistants to use, but then we extended that to the members of our program, and now all CPA Evolutionaries can access CPA Tools, which includes CPA lenders, which will allow you to create high-converting landing pages with just a few clicks of the mouse and make people really beg for your offer. So not only creating pages will be easy for you, because you're not going to have to deal with web pages, HTML, page builders, hosting, domains, whatever. It's going to be just a few clicks of the mouse and your page will be ready. But more important than that is that you will be able to use the exact same page that I use with my campaigns. So it's not going to be just any random template from the internet. You will be using the same page that I use. So if I'm making like $5,000 a day with a page, I'll put the page there, and you will be able to use the exact same page with your campaigns. You will have access to CPA banners, which is pretty much the same thing, but for creating banner ads. When running ads with the second-tier ad platforms, you will need some banner ads to crush your competitors and outperform your competitors, and you will get, again, my exact banner ad templates. So you're going to just edit them, like put your link and that stuff, and start using them, and you're going to be literally copying the same page and banners that I use. All right, so incredibly powerful software for removing all technical obstacles, but also it's something that will allow you to use the same page and ads that I use with my own winning campaigns. And there's CP Evolution 3.0 accelerated version. And this is basically access to our campaign analyzer, which will allow you to have and submit unlimited campaign analysis requests. So let me explain how it works. Well, some time ago, we started doing something here in the office that we call the optimization hour. We basically take 1 hour a day for doing this optimization hour, and we stop everything we're doing, so no one works on anything, and we just focus on analyzing the campaigns that we have up and running and trying to understand how we can make them make even more money, how we can optimize them even more. Well, now the optimization hour, even though we still call it the optimization hour, it's taking even more time now because the optimization part is so important for scaling campaigns. And when you submit a campaign analysis request, guess what? Your campaign will be added to our optimization hour, and you will receive a complete kind of report or review of your campaign with all our comments and everything you should do to improve your results and just to start making more money. This is insane, and I have never ever seen anyone doing this type of thing for students of any program, and you will have access to this one as well. Okay, so you're getting massive value here. You're getting CP Evolution 3.0, which normally sells for $1,997. You will be getting access to the accelerated version, which is worth at least twice that amount. You're going to get access to both softwares that together are definitely worth like something close to $2,000. So in total value, you're getting here today $6,988. And this is not just a random number. It's really what you're getting. Problem is, do you have $6,988 to invest in your business now? But remember, this is a proven system that you just saw operating right in front of your eyes and generating hundreds of dollars in a matter of minutes. So don't you think it's worth that much? Well, I'm pretty sure you agree with me that it's worth it, but problem is that you may not be in a position to make that kind of investment, right? Okay, so don't worry. You don't have to invest that much to become a CP Evolutionary. You won't have to pay the full price for CP Evolution 3.0. As I said before, normally it sells for $1,997. You won't have to pay that much, and I must be crazy, but you will be getting the softwares plus the accelerated version, the campaign analyzer, for free. You're not going to be paying a single dollar for the softwares and for the analyzer. So today only, and it's really today only, you can get CP Evolution 3.0 for just a one-time payment of $997. No recurring fees, no other charge, no need to buy anything else like other tools or whatever. It's just $997 one time. So again, a recap. Here's what you're getting. Lifetime access to CP Evolution 3.0, paying only half the normal price. The accelerated version of the program completely free, which would be the upsell in a normal day. Lifetime access to CPA lenders and CPA banners, both 100% free. You're paying only $997 one time for all of these things. And if you decide to join my group today, I want to promise a few things to you because I want to commit 100% with you. So first thing I want to promise to you is you will never, ever feel lost again. And you're going to have personal one-on-one guidance. So this is not one of those trainings where you left with a few videos trying to figure things out on your own and facing lots of obstacles, getting stuck every step of the way, and those things that really you need infinite motivation to be able to complete. So it's not one of those programs. You will never feel lost again. You're going to have one-on-one guidance. This is the single factor that you need to get results. I don't think you will be able to find anyone out there offering one-on-one guidance for less than $997, but even if you eventually don't join today and decide to do something in the future, make sure that you're having proper guidance. Like if you just keep trying to get trainings and figure things out on your own, it's hard to achieve results doing that. And just think about anything else in life, becoming a successful doctor or engineer or lawyer or whatever. You normally have to go to college or somewhere else, but get someone to help you and show you how to do that. You don't simply download an ebook or watch a few videos and learn how to do those things. And it's not different for internet marketing. Second thing I want to promise you is have people bumping your motivation every single day, because you're going to become part of an amazing community and you will see other people bumping your motivation. You will be able to see their results. You'll be able to see them accomplishing great things, and I am sure you'll get excited to do the same. Also, you're going to be able to get started with any budget or no budget at all. If you prefer to start with free traffic, it's possible. If you have $100, we can make it happen. If you have a couple $100 for ads, we can make it happen. So any budget or no budget at all. This is not an excuse for you not to take action today. And you're going to get rid of all the technical obstacles once and for all. I don't know if you're a tech person or not, but in any case, even if you have tech skills, spending time with technical things is not ideal, right? The best is to spend time with the marketing things. So I'm going to show you how to focus on the marketing aspects without having to worry about pages, hosting, domains, and that kind of stuff. All right, so these are 4 things I want to make very clear now, and I want to personally promise to you here now live on this webinar. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you be more comfortable with joining CP Evolution and becoming a member today if you had a money-back guarantee? Just give me a yes in the chat if that is an important factor for you. Having a money-back guarantee. Okay, I'm getting yeses here. All right, so let's do it. But I'll do more than that. I'll give you 2 guarantees. First one is the traditional 30-day money-back guarantee, and it's very simple. Join CP Evolution now live on this webinar. Work with me and implement at least one of these strategies in the program. Not all of them, just one. If it doesn't work for you, I'll refund your full payment within 30 days. Absolutely no risks for you to take here today. So you have this guarantee. You're 100% covered by this one. But as I said, you're going to have a second one. And the second guarantee is actually what would be my own dream guarantee in my early days when I was getting started with internet marketing and online campaigns. Because I wouldn't really be happy. And when I joined some programs at the time, and I was never really interested in a money-back guarantee, because I didn't want to get my money back. I wanted to get results. I wanted to start making money. I wanted to start getting results from my campaigns. So that's what I want to do for you. I want to give you the guarantee that for me at the time would have been my dream guarantee. It's the success guarantee. No student left behind. As I said before, we are a family, an army of super affiliates. We work together, and we don't left anyone behind. So if you don't get the expected results within 30 days, I'll give you VIP support. So we're going to talk, we're going to build your campaigns together based on my most successful campaigns, and we will ensure that you reach the profit zone in no time. So I'm going to give you this VIP support that's going to make it really impossible for you not to get results. So there's really no risk for you to take today. Join CP Evolution 3.0, and we together, this is really important, together we will make your business successful in the next weeks. Not in the next month, not in the next years, but already in the next weeks. And do you know why I'm so confident about my mentoring program? Well, it's because if you join us, we will really force you to take action, because succeeding is not an option for our members. We are a very strong community of affiliates. We help each other, we motivate each other, we believe in each other, and I really like to see CP Evolution as a big family of affiliates working together to be very successful. And we are really an army of successful affiliates, and we can help any person who joins our community to achieve amazing, fantastic results in a short period of time. So, are you ready to become a CP Evolutioneer? Are you ready to change your business? So if you are, you better take action, because, well, as I mentioned before, this program, it's heavily based on the one-on-one factor. The great thing about one-on-one coaching is that it's something that can help people achieve results they would never, ever, even in 1,000 years, achieve with just regular programs, watching videos, and reading PDFs. So that's the great thing about it. The downside is that there is a limit to the number of people that can join a one-on-one coaching program, because it actually consumes time working with the students and turning them into super affiliates. It's something that takes some time and requires some effort on my side as well. And therefore, there's a limit to the number of students that I can handle. And right now, today, that number is 25. So 25 people who are on this webinar will join today, will become CP Evolutionaries, and will completely change their lives in the next days and in the next weeks. We'll start running campaigns like the one you just saw up and running on my account. We'll start getting that kind of results, and they will never look back. I'm sure that they will be passionate about running CPA campaigns just like I am. Okay, so the only downside of this whole thing that I just presented to you is the fact that spots have to be limited. It's one-on-one coaching. I'd love to let hundreds of people in, but I wouldn't be able to provide the right support to all of those members. So I can now guarantee that 25 people will join and will receive my full attention and support and will achieve great results. The link is on your screen, so you can take action, you can join us, and you can secure one of those 25 seats. I'll be updating you on the spots. We're going to have a Q&A in a moment, so during the Q&A, I'll be updating you on the spots available, okay? All right, fast action bonus. Well, I've always considered myself to be an action taker. Even sometimes being a bit clueless about what I was doing, but I was always an action taker. And I like to reward other people who are also action takers. So we have 25 spots available today, but for the first 10 people who take action today, I'll be offering an insane bonus. So would you like to see the exact campaign I run today? Well, actually, it's still running to generate hundreds of dollars right in front of your eyes. Well, if you'd like to see all the details of that campaign, you just have to be one of the first 10 to take action. For the first 10 action takers, I will create a PDF case study showing all the details of the campaign, and I'll personally send the PDF to them by email. So if you're one of the first 10, you will receive an email from me right after I create a PDF. The campaign is running now. We're going to pause the campaign soon, and after that, I'll need probably a day or two to put together the PDF, and I'll personally send it to you so that you can see all the details of my campaign. How cool is that? Give me a yes in the chat if you think it's super cool and you would love to see the details of the campaign. Lots of yeses. Awesome, perfect. Okay, so that's the fast action bonus. I want to add one more, an exclusive bonus. Well, if you already have any kind of business on the internet, if you're already working with other training programs, I'm going to include a training that will show you how you can combine CPA marketing with other existing businesses that you may have. So I've worked with people in the e-commerce industry. I've worked with people who are selling their own programs and funnels on the internet to help them monetize, especially non-buyer traffic. So people who go to your e-commerce store, for example, leave without buying anything, you can monetize those people with CPA offers. So this extra training will help you use CPA with other businesses and increase the profitability of those other businesses as well. So if you already have other businesses or have plans to have other businesses in the future, this training is going to be a fantastic one for you. Okay, so now let's go to the Q&A. But before we do that, let me just check here real quick how many spots are already gone, just so we can keep track on that, because we're limited to 25 spots, but only the first 10 people will be getting the fast action bonus. And okay, so no longer 25 spots available, only 19 spots available now. 6 spots have been already taken. Okay, now let's start the Q&A. So any questions you have about CPA marketing, about CPA evolution, if you're on the fence, if you're not sure whether this is for you or not, let me know in the chat. What are your questions, what you're not sure about, and I'll help you make that decision, right? So let me pick the first question here. What about joining CPA networks? Okay, so this is a good question. So as I mentioned before, CPA networks, they are like marketplaces where you can get CPA offers to promote. So if you have seen before, like ClickBank before, if you've seen ClickBank or other marketplaces, basically they work like a middleman. Many people who have digital products go to ClickBank, and affiliates who want to promote those products go there as well, and ClickBank plays the middleman. The CPA networks do the same, just for CPA offers. So companies can list their offers there, and you as an affiliate, you can pick offers to promote. I think Charles is asking this question because with CPA networks, for joining them, it's a little bit different than joining like Amazon or ClickBank or whatever. Because those other marketplaces, they will pay you a commission on sales you generate. So if you sell a $100 product, you're going to get a $50 commission. So there's not much room for any fraudulent activity. CPA networks have to be a little more careful because they pay for leads. So they will pay you to get someone to install an app. And what if an affiliate joins and starts generating fake installs, uses a bot or any other resource to create some fraudulent leads? They have to be careful with that. So that's why you're going to have to submit an application and get approved. It's very easy to join CPA networks and get approved. It's not hard. However, if you join CPA Evolution, inside CPA Evolution, you will get my step-by-step training on how to submit your applications. You're going to be able to use me as your referrer with many networks that I work with, that other CPA Evolutioners have been working with. So when you knock on their door and you tell them that you're with me and you're part of the CPA Evolution program, they will give you a warm welcome because they know that in a few days you will be absolutely crushing it there. So you're going to have this advantage. You will also get my list of recommended CPA networks. You're going to get everything you need to get your CPA accounts literally within 24 hours. If you start during a weekend or holiday, it could be a little more than that, but within one business day. Okay, and even if you don't join CPA Evolution, you can still submit your applications. Just show them that you're legit, that you're real, that you intend to use, that show them that you know what you're doing. It's really important that you're not going to be using their offers and network as like your testing labs to try any random thing. Show them that you know what you're doing and they will let you in. But if you're a CPA Evolutionary, you have a 100% guarantee of being accepted by a few good CPA networks. Okay, there's no chance of you not getting an approval. Like, it's really impossible. I can say that. Okay. Let me update the spots again here because a few more spots are gone, and we have only 10 spots gone. So yes, 9 spots gone. Okay, so 16 spots available. But most important thing here now, before I answer the next question. It's only 10 spots with the fast action bonus. So you better take action now if you want to secure your seat and do that with the fast action bonus. Okay, so you're not taking any risks. If you join, if you do not join, you're taking the risk of just, continuing to be in the rat's race and just going after the next thing and the next thing without actually using the one that's the simplest and easiest way to build an online business, to create profitable campaigns, which is promoting CPA offers with these strategies inside CPA Evolution. If you join, you're covered not by one, but by 2 guarantees. So you have no chance of losing even a single dollar. Okay. All right. So next question. Is this really newbie friendly? Yes, it's 100% newbie friendly, Eric, because the program was actually designed to fit any person. So it doesn't really matter what is your current situation. It doesn't matter how much money you have for ads, for example. You won't need to buy any extra tools. There won't be any upsell, so your budget can be literally zero after you make the investment to join the program, and you will still be able to take action and get started. And the lessons there, they are step by step. You're going to have one-on-one guidance. I keep repeating this because this is really important. And these strategies are very, very simple, because imagine you're going to be just trying to get people to submit an email address, to install an app, to access something for free. You're not going to be selling things. The hard thing is to get someone to pull their credit card and buy something on your website when you just have like a sales page, or like you wouldn't even be doing a webinar like this, because you wouldn't even have the chance to talk to people, and you would still need to get them to buy something from you. It's hard. But with CPA, you won't need to do that. All you have to do is to get people to perform very simple actions, things that they are already used to do, and they are already doing on the internet. It's like very common things for them, like submitting an email address, access something, registering for the free service, installing an app, and you will be getting paid to do those things. So yes, not only it's newbie friendly, it's the most newbie friendly thing you can find on the internet, really. Okay, Joanne is asking about a campaign update. Okay, I knew that was going to come. Okay, so let's have another look at the campaign and see how much profit it has generated while we're here talking. Do you want to do that? Just give me a let's do it in the chat. And if I get enough messages here, I'll be switching again to my browser, and we will see an update on the campaign results. Okay, tons and tons of messages. Okay, so let me switch to my browser here. And just as you did in the previous times, give me a B as in browser when you see it. Okay, so here's Outbrain again with our ad spend, which is now at $826.92. I just want to say again that you don't have to start with this much. You can start with way less. I'm just trying to make this an interesting demonstration, okay? So now let me go to the network tab here. And this is the same report you saw before. So what I'm going to do here now is just to refresh this report here. And there we go. So $2,631 in revenue. So it's almost $1,800 profit, I think, something around that. And the campaign has been running for what? I don't know, like an hour and a half, like. How awesome do you think this is? Like, just give me another whoa or something in the chat if you're impressed, if you're excited, because honestly, this is 100% doable. If you have the right strategies, if you have the right offers, you can achieve this kind of results. And the right strategies and the right offers is exactly what you're getting inside CPA Evolution. So you can do this too. I've seen many other students doing this. It doesn't take a lot of skills or any special talent. It's really just a matter of combining the right strategies with the right offers. And I'm getting tons of messages here in the chat. Yeah, it's great to see that you're all excited about these results. Awesome. Okay, so back to the presentation here, and well, as you can see on your screen, only 12 spots left. It means that you're maybe running a little bit out of time for joining today, but not only that, it means that the 10 spots with the fast action bonus are gone. Okay, so I'm getting many messages here in the chat. I don't manage to read and answer all of them. Sorry, I'm picking some messages, but I can just see here, Chris. And I see that Chris is very upset, saying that he's having issues with credit card, and that okay, it's not going through. He's trying to get another credit card. Okay, Chris, I many messages from Chris, but I understand that you would have been among the top 10 if it wasn't for that issue. Okay, so let's do something here. I understand. Okay, I was really not expecting the spots to be gone so fast. Okay, being honest with you. So, yes, let's extend this, but you need to take action fast. Otherwise, it won't be a fast action bonus, right? So, let's do the following. I'm going to give you another, I don't know, let's say 5 minutes. Or 5 minutes for you to take action. For you to qualify for the fast action bonus, you have to join in the next 5 minutes. And right now in the chat, you need to give me in the chat. If you're going through the checkout now, if you're having any maybe issues like Chris is having with his credit card, just give me in the chat. And I have my assistant here with me, Gina, and Gina is gonna take notes here and write down the names of people who put a in the chat now. And if those people join in the next 5 minutes, please add them to the fast action bonus. And everyone who's joined it until now will be receiving the bonus, okay? So I also have Anita here asking if she has qualified for the bonus. Yes, if you have already joined it, you have qualified, okay? So Gina, please help me with those me's. And I can see already 4, 5, 6 me's here. Okay, so Gina, take care of that for me, please. And let's continue here with the Q&A. Okay, how many methods are included in the program? Okay, we have lots of methods there. I don't even have the exact number to share with you here now, because everything that I do in terms of CPA marketing, I share it there. So we have lots of different traffic sources and strategies covered in the program. You're going to learn how to use second-tier ad platforms. You're going to learn how to run mobile ad campaigns, and you're going to learn how to run even Facebook ads. It's one module, but it's included in the program as well. So, because remember, I mentioned you have two options. One is to use different strategies with the big platforms, and another one is to use the second-tier platforms. I had a time to show you only the second one here on the webinar because our time here is limited, but inside the program, you will be learning everything I know about CPA marketing. So you will be learning that other possibility and those other strategies as well. That's also included in the program. Okay, and when you join, together we will help you. Basically, together I'll help you choose the best method for you. We're going to talk, and I'll help you decide on what is the best starting point for you, and then we're going to start working on your campaigns together. Okay, I have another update on spots here. It seems that people who put a me in the chat are really indeed joining, and we have 9 spots still available. Now, again, how many times have you seen someone running a campaign live on a webinar right in front of your eyes, showing you all the results, not hiding anything? How many times have you seen that? Let me ask you this question. If you have never seen it before, give me a never in the chat. Okay, I'm getting many nevers, yeah. So this is something that I decided to do because I just realized that just showing screenshots it's pretty cool, but it's not the same as actually doing the thing live. And I know that many people do not do this, not really because their methods don't work, but because their methods are not so powerful, not so predictable, and not so simple as CPA marketing. And they cannot take the risk of running a campaign and not doing well. Well, today I had no idea on how much money the campaign was going to make live. It was also a mystery to me. However, I knew that it was going to make something. It could be like $500, it could be $1,000, it could be $3,000, $4,000, it could be anything. But I knew it was going to make something because that is how CPA campaigns work. They make money. They generate results. Because again, promoting CPA offers, it's not like promoting any other type of product. It's not like selling things. It has nothing to do with selling. It's getting paid to get people to do things that they are already used to doing on the internet. The difference is that you get them to do those things via your link and you get paid for that. It's incredibly simple. And when you have the right traffic strategies, then you're going to be finding lots of winning campaigns that you can scale that are incredibly powerful. So the campaign that I run today, I didn't even have a chance to optimize it. Like I had more than one ad for that campaign. I'm pretty sure that not all the ads are generating the same results. Like they are probably generating different results. Some ads are doing better than the others. The ideal thing would have been to pause the worst ads and keep only the best ones running, for example. That would be an optimization. That would increase the ROI of the campaign even more. I'm not touching the campaign, so I'm not doing those things, but still, as you can see, the result there is still pretty good. And just think about, what you can accomplish if you take action, if you take one of the 9 spots that are still available for joining CP Evolution now. Just think about it. What kind of things you could accomplish promoting those simple offers. It's possible that you've failed before doing other things, trying to sell some other products, doing other complex things that take a lot of time. But forget those things, forget those bad experiences, and think about what you can do when you start promoting this type of offer with this type of traffic strategy that I have just demonstrated to you. Well, I'm sure that you will understand that we're talking about a life-changing income here. Now, I want you to think about what will happen if you decide not to join today, if you decide not to do what it just saw me doing here live right in front of your eyes. What will you do? Will you continue to promote other things that are hard to promote, that don't convert, or using traffic strategies that you have used before with 0 results? Are you going to keep looking for the next thing that will be easier? Literally, CPA is literally the easiest thing that you can use for starting an online business. Something that could be easier than CPA marketing, well, maybe winning the lottery would be an easier way to make money. If you know the numbers and you can win the lottery, great. I suggest that you do that. Otherwise, your second easiest option is CPA marketing, really. Okay, so yes, make sure to take action now. Let me go to the next question. And Linda is asking a nice question here, but by the way, only 6 spots available. Now it's getting pretty serious, and even I am surprised as well. I was not expecting the spots to be gone so fast, but it is what it is. I can let 25 people in. I'm a human being. I'm not AI or something. I can't reply to tons of messages and work on tons of campaigns at the same time. I can only let 25 people in now. So 6 spots are still available. You better take action now, because other people are going through the checkout right now. So it's 6 spots, but it's about to get lower than that. So you have to take action. Next update could be 0. I don't know. Okay, so Linda was asking. Let me just find her message here again. Let me see if I can find it here again. Okay, I'm not finding, because there are too many messages in the chat. I'm not finding her message again, her question again. But she was asking about when she would be able to get started if you're joining now. So, Linda, you can get started immediately. You will receive access to the program in just a few minutes. You can log in, you can start going through the materials, and there you will have instructions for the one-on-one thing and for getting in touch with me so that I'll be able to assist you with the campaigns. But all of that will be in the members area, so you can get started right away, immediately. Okay, so there's no need to wait. And let me go to the next one. I'm answering as many questions as possible. It's impossible to answer all questions, unfortunately. So what I'm doing is I'm picking the ones that seem to be more relevant to the whole audience, and I'm focusing on those questions, okay? And Haviv, sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but Haviv is asking, what if I can't take action right now? Yes, Raviv, you're going to have lifetime access to the program. Okay, so if you need to take a few days before you can start using the program, it's not a problem. Okay, you can take your time. It's lifetime access. Again, just to make it very, very clear, no hidden fees, no additional expenses, no upsells, no recurring fees. Just you make a one-time investment and you are ready to go. And you have lifetime access, so you can join in the future as well if you want. See, Mary's asking, what if I launch a CP Evolution 4.0? Okay, so if you join today, you will be receiving all feature updates. So when we had the 2.0 version and we upgraded to 3.0, all 2.0 members were upgraded to 3.0. Okay, so you are also getting upgraded if we eventually, we don't have plans for the 4.0 version, I should say that, but if it happens, you will become a CP Evolution 4.0 member. You will be upgraded. So you're getting lifetime upgrades here, okay? And also, let me take this chance to say that we do not upgrade the program when it goes like from 2.0 to 3.0 or to 4.0. The program receives regular updates, at least a new update every 15 days. But normally we have weekly updates being released in the program, okay? So you're going to get tons of updates. Anything that changes in my business, that changes in the traffic source, you're going to get updates. The training will be updated, and you will be able to learn how to adapt to the change and continue to run your campaigns with amazing results. Okay, so you're getting lifetime updates here, and you will be getting lots of updates in the program, even if we do not upgrade like to a 4.0 version. Like when we went from 2.0 to 3.0, for example, it was because we had a huge update in the softwares. We launched a new members area and changed it to the platform. So that's the reason why we upgraded from 2.0 to 3.0. But content updates are always being released in the members area. Okay?
It's not. It's real. Spent over 25
Okay, and I see Larry here asking a question that other people have already asked it here, which is if there's a discount available or an installment plan. Okay, so for the discount, yes, there is a discount available. Just look at your screen now. You're getting a huge discount. You're getting 50% off for your CP Evolution membership, plus you're getting the accelerated and the software is free. So